Hello everyone and welcome to another VoD from CTK, and this time it's another game of the week with training only, playing as the dark blue node on the right side of the map, and his enemy is Plant Leaf, which I will call Plant or Leaf, playing as I think it's GDI on the top left side of the map, and the map is of course Tournament Tower. And yes, I was right, Plant Leaf is playing as GDI, and let's look through the player's build order. Training only is going with a standard build order, going for power plants and barracks for the fast Tiberium Spike. And Plant Leaf is doing exactly the same thing. Both players have sold off a anti-infantry turret to go through the middle, but of course the GDI player is faster because the infantry is just faster. And this means that Plant Leaf will deny the scouts from training only, and training only will need to walk his infantry like this. Also, training only sent one of his military squads to the top to scout it out for when something is coming along, and I wonder why Plant Leaf did not put one of his militant squads in one of these buildings, because when an APC engineer is coming through, it will be able to drop off the engineer at this side of the Tiberium Spike and just capture it, because the Tiberium Spike blocks the line of fire from these two buildings. So there we go, the first Raider Buggy and Pitbull are out to scout the opponent's base, and both players are placing their war factories in a very smart spot so they can build up the ramp. And it looks like that the economies are pretty much the same, although Training only opted to go for 2 refineries on his main field and putting his 3rd refinery on his expansion, while Plant Leaf went with a refinery on his expansion and only 1 on his main field, and he has put his 3rd refinery on his expansion too. So this means that his economy will be more vulnerable to attacks because he put it on the front line. Also, due to one annoying pitbull, Training only created 3 militant squads to scare it off, and I believe he needs a black hand to clear this so he can put them in there. So both players are just massing some economy, and it looks like that Plant Leaf will go for some for an infantry build. He is upgrading the composite armor upgrade, and he's also putting some missile squads into the GDI logistics center, or I reckon he will be, because there are 3 slots in there, and you just need to take full advantage of that building, and you will be only spamming predators from 1 war factory. And I'm getting some frame rate drops. I hope it will resolve soon. Yes, it has been resolved. Okay. So let's see what Training only is doing. He's in tier 2, so I guess a black hand will come out and clear this building. And he's going to produce some bikes to flank. I don't know if bikes is such a good idea at this moment. I think having a few bikes so they can go from the bottom and attack the main field is a good thing to do, but he's not microing them at this moment. And he did put up a air tower, so I guess that this means he will be getting Venoms or Vertigos. It's either way Venoms or Vertigos, and I think it will be Venoms because you see the massive amounts of missile squads, and those Black Hand squads are getting outranged. Oh no, they are attacking the Predator tank, and here we go, a mine drop is coming in, and as soon as they hit the ground the infantry will all go down. But it was placed decently. It put in a pitbull and some more infantry squads, and I should say it was cost effective. And yeah, Plant Leaf is using the correct counter against infantry spam, and that's Black Hand spam, as Black Hands just are very hard to kill. They have a ton of HP, and their only weakness is that they can be squished. And we see some sniper teams getting in there, and sniper teams is also a decent counter against Black Hands, as long as you outrange them and have other things going on. Also, Planleaf is doing great with just squishing his opponent and keeping his opponent under pressure, but I would like to see some pit bulls mixed in to detect those pesky harvesters and to destroy them, as that will deny some income for training only. We see a cloaking field being used, and it was very effective. It killed a lot of infantry, and in my opinion he should just squish, and training only is doing that. He's also pumping out some shredder turrets, and he's doing everything he can to destroy this infantry based army. Let's look at the Tiberium fields. The Tiberium field from the main Tiberium field from training only is getting dried up, and that from Planleaf too, but the secondary field has a lot of Tiberium, and he has not been put under pressure there. I guess that I missed some bike harassment, as there's one harvester less, and it will be pretty difficult for training only, to maintain his economy, as this Tiberium field is very easily pressured, but he has some avatars right now that will help protect his Tiberium field, although avatars is not the way to go, as rocket squads do 100% of damage against avatars, and he needs some Black Hands to counter those, or a lot of venoms, which he is not producing. So, but he is getting out some stealth tanks, and I guess those stealth tanks are to pick off this harvester. I guess he wants to have 4 of them to quickly kill those harvesters and deny income. Also, the comment they made about mixing in some pit bulls to kill these harvesters and detect and kill these harvesters is nullified, because he has sniper teams. The sniper teams do detect stealth, so I forgot that part. So sorry guys. Also, pull your harvester bags, man. They are getting annihilated due to the detection of those sniper teams. Or get some Black Hands, or just use your harvesters to squish. Yeah, there we go. A harvester is squishing? No, it is not. So bad micro from training only, and he used a vapor bomb on his own Tiberium field to kill that infantry. I guess he needed to do that because he was very pressured, but this means that he destroyed some Tiberium crystals, and his economy will suffer in the late game. Also, he only has 1 harvester left, and this will be very hard, and he is producing the harvester because he notes that he only had 1 left. His 2 stealth tanks are harassing the harvesters from Planleaf, and he is seeing them, and he's producing, wow, guardian cannons to counter them. Wow, that's just wow. So training only wisely pulls them back and harasses some power, but he needs to just GTFO before he gets attacked by this army. And because of his stealth tanks, he bought himself some time to harvest from the main field and just relieve some pressure. So, in my opinion, if he had some Black Hands, he should have attacked the expansion from Planleaf, but he did not have them, so that's a mischance. Those snipers are very important for Planleaf right now, because it counters those Black Hands so badly. I mean, greatly. Yeah, you know what I mean. So a harvester's coming in for the squish maneuver, and it's wow, it just killed so many rocket squads because it was suppressed. So very good micro from training only, and he's finally getting the radar bogies to counter it, and he even used the Tiberium catalyst missile to kill some missile squads, and I guess that was cost effective.